I'm just worried we may lose the league due to injuries. I think we all are, Lisa. And that's why I said for me Wednesday's more important. I know it probably sounds weird, right? Luton at home's more important than a League Cup final, but with the momentum going the way it's gone, with the fact that we've gone to Brentford and won, with Manchester City drawing with Chelsea, and Arsenal, in a good vein of form, I feel like we have to focus on Wednesday and then see who's available. I mean, if I'm Jurgen Klopp, that's my priority. I won't lie to you. I'll say to Mohamed Salah, can you give me an hour on Wednesday? And if you're cramping up and you can't play in the League Cup final, we'll deal with that. But for me, getting those 3 points on Wednesday is a priority. Craig, this has got to be another reason why we joined the Super League, is you could have possibly more injuries. I think no to the Super League. What needs to happen is what people and players have been saying for years, is somebody needs to look after the well-being of footballers, because truly there's too much asked of them. Whether you're talking about Mo and the AFCON or the Asia Cup for Endo, when do these dudes get a break? Because most of the players are going straight into the Euros in the summer. It's never ending. They don't get a chance to heal. They don't get a chance to recuperate. And it just ends up players and us as the footballing public not getting the same product that we probably should be getting, because the players were exhausted. The best example I can give you off the top of my head, look at last season's Champions League final between Inter Milan and Manchester City. It was a horrible affair. Not because of the clubs that were in it, although we all have our own thoughts on them. But anybody who watched that game will see that it wasn't the best Manchester City. It wasn't the best Inter Milan. It was a poor standard of final because of sheer exhaustion. And that's the highlight. That's the biggest game of the season. That's the Champions League final. It should be played with people at their peak, at the pinnacle of the game. And it wasn't. And it's exhaustion. Alisson news. Again, Daniel, not heard a confirmed timeline for Alisson. I've heard whispers of 4 to 6 weeks, but they aren't confirmed. So I don't know what to say. But it is concerning to me that we had Alisson have a hamstring injury earlier on in the season, and now he has another one. So it either didn't heal up properly, or it's a concern. You've got Trent with the knee, who was brought back, played a couple of games, now seemingly out again. You got Szoboszlai with a hamstring injury, brought back, and he's out again. So I know people will call others conspiracy theorists, but I've often said if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's most likely a duck. And right now, I think the conversation about, are we perhaps too eager to get players back? And I get it. I know these are the type of things that if you take the risk and nothing happens, nobody talks about it. But unfortunately for us now, we've got 9 or 10 injuries by the looks of it, which isn't great.